石みたいに光ってる流れ星を見上げていたあの夜も
Hello.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? How's a Yuansu?
Episode 26.
Man, that intro's a banger.
Yeah.
I tell you what. I've been working on a choreographed dance we could all do together.
Choreographed dance. I'll probably pass.
Oh,
I
man.
heard Spio's a bit of a dancer, though.
He can cut a rug. That's the thing. You have to pay to see it. Actually, he doesn't. When you're good at something, you don't do it for free. You know.
It's true. I know I wouldn't. All right. Anyways, I've been thinking about that a lot. So
dancing for money?
No. So anyways, the bit from last session.
Oh, yeah.
Because
noticing how often you say it.
Yeah, that's like my go-to, like, time to move the subject along, I guess.
Right.
So.
I think it's the pause. It's like, so anyways, and then just this dead stop. It's like,
Last session really was fairly quiet, yeah.
The episode for Spa Day.
The Spa Day, yeah.
Yeah, the episode for Spa Day, man. That's what it was. Yeah.
It was a bit of.
And I think was that number 4 for Mama Woes for Faye? Is that our 4th episode with the in, or it's close to that, right?
Yeah.
So it hit perfect on her character arc, the episode for Spa Day. Well done. Yeah. The way you bring such a constructive writing and put it so subtly into the game is remarkable.
We did have a bit of action at the well, I guess it wasn't super investigated. Well, no, I don't know. It's still mysterious. Shrine was what we'll call it for now.
A forgotten shrine.
Yeah. And pull that back up. Oh, I was like, wait, all my journal entries are gone, but I forgot I had something typed in the search bar for something else. I was like, oh. So, this was the initial. What do you call it? But I don't have. I need to work on the art for it to match more of what I described.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't have the resources for that. So something like that picture, like that journal, like that picture I just sent to you guys.
Don't you love whenever you have like an artwork ready, and then the players make the scene to where it's in a different spot or something? You know?
Well, it's not really that per se. It was just the look initially. I'm pulling it back up for the stream, but this was initially what I wanted, and then what I described, like, is what I wanted more.
Yep.
I was
Been there.
feeling it. I was feeling it that day.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, a little shiny in the what I keep calling a cove that isn't a cove, because I don't know what the actual term for what it is. Cave, I guess. Cave of Wonders. Actually, I don't know if we can. That might be copyrighted.
It probably is.
I'm not selling
almost
it, so
certainly. Yeah,
so
almost
okay.
certainly. Yeah, there you go. I mean, we could play a Disney themed game, you know. So
I did want to ask if Adder, I know you're caught up from that, if you want to share Adder's feelings on the moment with the shrine. I know we briefly discussed this, but I thought it'd be good to hear it from, as players and for the audience, Adder's kind of POV on that situation at the moment.
Okay. Yeah, we could do it like that, or we could do it like, see if it comes up in the game. But I think that, because I was away, for everybody to know that Adder definitely feels he's been acting a little different, I would think. Like seems more relaxed, seems kind of a little bit more carefree, and that obviously he's been quiet, but you've been watching him, like he just seems to be how he normally is, training hard, like trying to figure out how to, like, working on his water bending and getting frustrated and not understanding how it goes with his traditional training of, like, Way of the Serpent. He's just, you see him staring off a lot, and just watching water move in front of him. And I mean, he's doing it, but he's been like kind of in like a almost meditative, relaxed, carefree state since then. If that's enough for now, and then if it comes up into something more information on what happened, then I'll just do it in the game, if that's cool with you, Evan.
Yeah, sounds great.
All right, and one little quick thing, I sent you a character sheet. For whatever reason, it's kind of weird in VTT right now. It's a little off, because I know we were switching around with the new rules thing, and I went back to some of the old stuff.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's still some of the Dragonborn things attached to you at the moment.
Yeah. So I've got the newest updated one I sent to you. But if however it needs to go there.
Oh, by the way, if you didn't catch it, Adder has Mariner's leather armor.
Okay. No, I didn't. Mariner's leather armor. What is this? Is this new 2024 rule stuff?
No, it was just
Magic item.
the peaceful, delightful water shrine village
Got looted.
that
Oh, I did
everyone
miss
found.
that.
They found a chest and looted it, and there was some magic items in it. Some good loot.
Why that happened when
Oh.
you were gazed out in the pumpkin patch.
Yeah, well.
Carving pumpkins.
You've been
Pumpkins are
sleeping
cool,
hard,
yeah.
man.
So
He got
I'm
real
going
relaxed.
to import this, but that armor might fall off.
I need to look at this. Is it something that I can get in D&D Beyond as a
Yeah, it should be in there.
homebrew? Okay.
Oh wow. Thanks, Mama Woes.
View magic items.
We just got 5 gifted subs.
Dang. Okay.
Let's go.
I like how it does it. It picks them themselves.
What's it called?
Mariner's leather armor. And it stayed. It appears that it stayed on the update. So
Okay. Mariner's leather.
character sheet looks fine to me. You can go through it and check if you are able. There might be
Oh,
a
on
couple
Beacon
duplicates of spells.
Yeah,
Got
there's
from
some
different
stuff.
sources, which is because like there's
There's
a
some
couple
that-
legacy spells.
And there's some stuff that I probably says at will that's not actually at will too. It's like, oh yeah, yep. Inventory, Mariner.
But-
Ooh, it's there.
It's like a blue
is-
leather with like water serpents that coil up like the back, and the head on each side goes over each shoulder.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
But anyways,
Anyways,
I have to make an anyways emote now.
Mm-hmm. And so with that being said,
Yes, that happens a lot too.
Next up, we ended the session with you guys approaching the coastline, because after the shrine and finishing going over the loot, and I think they have it in opposite orders, but doesn't really matter. I guess did camp once more. I think there was some shenanigans that happened overnight, but nothing crazy. Just like a bug flying into someone's mouth and stuff like that. But you guys are in view of the shore, and you hear the seagulls. Now you are able to safely follow the coast to Wayne soon. Yeah. Wansoon. Wankun. Wankun.
oh,
Wayne Jones.
It's
we're about-
WANCUN.
so we are about to enter the Fire Nation.
No, so you're at the coast of Way. Like you
Oh.
went north through the hills to this line. Instead of taking direct travel through the wilderness, everyone opted to head to the coast and then follow the coastline.
I see. I was on Yuansu map.
Because
I got you.
Your latest travels have been a bit crazy,
Mhm.
I would say. So, I guess we're
Just dive in.
what are your plans from here? Let you guys take it away.
Okay, so the last thing that I guess I listened to, I guess I didn't hear all of it. I thought I did. I knew that Bao fixed a delicious breakfast, and then we left heading this way. Did something else happen? Did I miss something else in there?
Just some like downtime travel, really.
Downtown
Yeah.
stuff.
The view of the mountain in the distance, and you can see the coast. Like you're still, probably an hour from the coast, but
Am I riding my misbehaving turtle horse still?
Me and you are on the turtle horses.
I forget.
I'm on the white steed that you've never seen before.
Midnight Heart.
Oh,
Yeah, that's true.
right.
So everyone officially
Um,
has a vehicle now.
Mine's acting pretty. I feel like mine's acting pretty good. I've kind of got used to it.
Mhm.
I'm starting to get used to this guy. Isserfil, I can't say that I'm not a little bit jealous though.
Oh.
When did this happen?
Back at the shrine, I was left a gift from Heiwa. And it just happened to be this beautiful mare here.
What's it look like again?
To you, it looks like a pure white steed. Or I should say a white warhorse.
Gotcha. Well, it's beautiful. It fits your entire facade there. Fits your beautiful armor, beautiful steed. Lead the way.
Well, let's head east, or I guess it would be west now, actually. West towards Waikun.
I guess Kiramaki's flying overhead.
Yep. He's scouting.
Um,
Have we already been to Waikun? How you say that?
Or Wankun, or...
No one's been there.
Okay.
Well, Adder's probably been in and out there at some point, but as a
Okay.
party, you guys have not been there yet. No.
Okay. I'm just riding on my horse, leaning on the chest that's attached to his back as a backrest and reading.
you look like you've really gotten the hang of that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah, that chest has stuff that we looted from one of the huts. So we're bringing it
As
with-
I say that as I see her just like kick back reading a book, and I'm still, I'm doing a lot better, but I'm still kind of like jerking the reins a little bit every once in a while.
Mhm.
Bao, I don't know if I said it earlier, but that breakfast was incredible.
I greatly appreciate it. It seemed a bit off, so I'm glad you are full now.
Didn't use any snake eggs, did you?
No, they did not.
And I'll look in my little pouch to make sure mine's still in there, and keep my
Made incubator.
yeah, I made a little incubator in one of my pouches, keep straw in it, and got my little egg in there, keeping it warm.
Adder like jerks the reins on his horse and like makes it rear up and brings it to a stop. What
Everything all right?
snake? What is it? What is this? What are you talking about? Snake eggs?
Okay.
Like Giddy's up over towards Faye.
I'll just
Did you looks towards Bo or Bow?
about
Did you didn't cook snake? You didn't feed me snake eggs. Did you like having a pack?
No. No, of course not. This is not something I would do. Not without your knowledge. Permission. We, is in the night while we were sleeping, and Faye was in watch, she found snake, and there was nest. One egg was fertile, and Faye kept this egg, and I took one egg out of the dozen to experiment. It's invasive species, said to have many, many good properties. Great for hair, makes you virile, strong, and like bull rocks.
I'm just like looking like horrified at Bow and let me see, Faye. Can I
you keep that tongue in.
yeah, I'm
Dragon's
like yeah, like I feel like his hood is he's not like full on raging, but like his hood keeps kind of because I don't know if I ever told you this, Faye, but you or Mama was, but he looks like he has like regular long hair, but it's actually not. It's actually a cobra's hood that kind of can flare every once in a while, and it looks like he has braids in front of his face, but they're actually not. They're actually like snake tails with rattles. So he keeps like
Oh,
it keeps like flaring a little bit, like it'll flare just a second, and like it'll just rattle real quick, and he's just kind of getting flustered, asked to see the egg.
all right. Are we stopped? We're stopped, right?
I'd imagine Adder stopped you.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Well, then I'll just I'll move over closer to him with my horse, and I'll open my pouch and let him gaze in and look at it.
Yeah, as I'm looking at it, so the nest was abandoned or what?
No, I was reaching for a board, and the snake came at me, and we got it away. I forgot which one helped me with it, but I think I called for help with somebody, wasn't it? Israfil or Bao?
It was Bow.
And then
Yes, this is the story I just recounted, I believe.
I'm sorry. I
Shh, Bao. Anyway, so but here's the egg, and it has what was it? Red speckles on it.
It's like a
Yeah.
coral color with red like specks.
Okay. What can I make some kind of roll, or would I know immediately what it is, or like what kind of snake? And
Well, none of us knew. Hopefully you do. If it's bad, I'm just taking care of a bad egg.
So, if I'm not mistaken, Faye, I believe this is the egg that we spent time doing the candlelight trick, and you cast a spell
Mm-hmm.
to look through it.
Mm-hmm. And it had
And
a.
this egg,
It was fertile.
yes. And this was the only one that
Mhm.
was.
It's warm.
Yes, Adder. We checked all the eggs, and this is the only one. Only one.
Yeah, well, it is warm, so at least you've done that right.
Yep, I'm keeping it warm in my pouch.
And what?
Either. I must tell you, this is invasive species from other continents. Not supposed to be here. It is not some. It's disrupting this landscape a bit.
Evan, is that true, or like what I think that's true, or?
Make trying to think. 'Cause it would make sense for you to know a bit about snakes, right?
Yeah,
Often
but
do study
Well-
regular snakes, right?
But also,
Right, yeah.
has Bao ever lied to you? Has Bao ever lied?
Well, I was gonna have him make a roll just to know what kind of snake
Yeah.
egg it might be. Now,
Mhm.
if he wants to do my brain an insight against you, yeah, sure, we can. Now.
An insight, you said.
Because I mean, I need to make an insight because
Okay. Yeah, I just. Well, I don't know how invasive it is. I mean, it's fine.
It's-
I just
If this bothers you, please, please tell me. I would not like to do something that is bothersome to you.
well, thank you for checking to make sure that eggs that you would possibly cook were not fertilized and growing and
This is nice street where I'm from as well, but
I know, and I know that they're not me.
full circle, almost TH, great crunch.
you can
But
just do I guess like be probably history for you, I would suppose.
Okay, I'll do history. To bow. I know that this it's weird for me because I can talk to them and I can know their thoughts, what they, you know.
no,
I know.
this is not something I knew.
Can you not speak to animals of your kingdom?
Well, yes, they just do not listen very well sometimes. They respond more to, shows of dominance and the languages that they speak, body language. Tell goat many times to get away, but this goat only listens when I headbutt. The language they speak, that's why they have horns.
What do you think, Evan? What's that give me?
You recognize the egg. Looks like possibly a coral rat hawk.
a coral rattlehawk.
Yep.
Oh wow, those are
Uh,
poison.
anything significant to know about a coral rattlehawk?
Did I say that out
Food
loud?
wise, I would say no, but a very mature one, at a young age, they look similar, just kind of like a coral colored, like rattlesnake. And when they're small, you don't really notice it, but as they get bigger, they grow into like a beak, and some even grow wings.
Oh, great! Flying beaked venomous snakes. Wonderful.
But the ones that fly may just be legend.
Well, Miss Faye,
Hmm.
this is a coral. Did you say rattlehawk?
Yeah. But
Rattle.
what Bao said may be true because they're not very known in the Wei continent.
Where would I know where they're from? They're more from the.
Here, Mickey.
He has arrived.
Naturally, because they're red.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They, yeah.
Are these
From the Shujin Empire.
this is a coral rattlehawk, and you have you're right. I've never seen one before. I know where they're from.
Yes, they're from where I am from. Which is very strange that they are this far.
Do you plan to take care of it? Faye?
Yeah, I'm gonna take care of it.
You know, there's a legend that some of these grow wings and can fly around. I don't know if it's true or not.
Maybe we can just wait until it hatches, and then we'll see. We could see if it has wings, right? Or will we be able to tell?
Well, I'd very much. I'll like hold the egg up to my face. I'd very much like to meet you, little one. All right, and I'll put it back in your pouch. I'm sorry, Bao. I know that there are many people that, even in Wei Jin, that eat snakes. I know that they're not. I can't have conversations like we have conversations, but they can still say simple things to me, and it's I'm connected to them in a different way, as you probably.
This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. To never apologize for something that makes you so outstanding. Thank you very much for letting me know. I had no idea. I
Well,
would
thank
not
you
want
for
to
not,
offend you.
and I appreciate you not cooking them and feeding them to me.
Yeah, I thought it was a bit, like maybe a boundary or something,
That was very wise. Yes, I would have had a very hard time with that.
Yeah,
So thank
that would be very messed up, I believe they say. Messed up thing to do.
And Faye, thank you for taking such good care of it. You're keeping it warm somehow, but I do ask if we come across any more serpent eggs that we maybe leave them to be cared for by their mother, if
Yeah,
possible. Okay.
I don't know. Did we kill the mother?
No,
Okay.
no, we did not. This
I
is
think
not
we
something we did.
I think we just scared it off because it almost
Yes,
got me.
it
It
was.
almost bit me.
Yeah,
I
well,
believe it was all the screaming that you were doing when you had seen it.
Well, we are very big and the snake is very small. I don't blame it for running. All right, sorry.
It's okay.
Israfil,
I'll just keep it warm. So
like, how far did Israfil stop with us, or is he just like keep trekking and we're got way behind?
he's
I
just
think
flying.
I just kept moving and didn't notice that you guys had stopped.
Yeah.
Israfil! I'll try hollering at him.
What are you guys doing back there?
Talking about eggs.
We can buy some eggs at the city. Let's go.
Ride and catch up with them.
Yep. I'll lock my pouch and we'll take off. I can't run, or my horse don't run very fast with that big old trunk on. I guess he's weighted down. See him? Does that affect him?
What?
Me carrying that trunk on my horse, does that affect his weight?
No.
Okay.
No, not really.
Yeah, they're
Not
they're
enough
huge.
to notice anything.
Okay. So Kirameki, we just found
Yeah,
out what type of egg I'm carrying in my pouch that we got back at the shrine place. Adder knew what kind of egg it was.
A coral rattlehawk.
species unlocked.
It's a sick name.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Sounds mean.
Yeah, they
Doing
can
what
fly.
I can to keep the multi hybrid animal thing going.
Yeah.
So Kirameki, are you able to speak?
Hello.
Okay. Hello.
Hello? Saul?
So you've probably been just so you're tracking, you guys, got to where the coastline's in the view and are heading west. And I just wanted to, I guess, real quick, clarify. You guys didn't keep going all the way to the coast, you're just keeping it in view. Am I correct on that? You said you already started heading west? I believe that's what I heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So this had Kirameki flying above and ahead. Because you can fly. So you're probably just like a couple minutes ahead of everybody. And you spot a little village kind of, I don't know, a few hundred meters like ahead of everybody.
Does it seem like the port village that we're looking for,
Oh, no.
or something else?
No. You guys are still like a day or more travel from there. Like a little small, like self-sustaining kind of village. Something like, DIY houses and
Aren't all houses DIY?
not fancy, not suburbish, not
farmsteads put
Something
together of
else. Yeah.
potentially the local materials.
Yep.
Does it look like anything stands out about it, or any highlighted features?
See. Roll me a perception.
Well,
You see some like Yuansu, maybe some Dragonborn, scaly reptile-looking people.
okay. I will make my descent and go back to the group and inform them of what I spotted.
Well, let's hope it's not another bandit camp.
Yeah, shit.
Oh,
So,
sounds
Ether.
Hmm.
Do we need to like hide these eggs? Everybody feels the same as you do. Like we walk in this village, are we going to be stoned with rocks or like ran out the village?
ah,
I feel he's like holding the egg. I feel real bad now. Like I'm scared. I
no,
did
no,
something
no.
I did not know. It was a bad thing. I am so sorry. Well, now I do not want to place it down because it goes to waste.
No, it's keep the one that you have, especially if it's not fertilized. There's always no harm there. But I might not. I wouldn't, jokingly wave it around in front of another Yuan-ti, but we're taking care of it, so I don't see any harm with it. If they have a problem, then I'll say something to them. No worries, Bao. No
Okay,
worries.
man. I will play it cool, like they say. Been working on my cannon.
The bartender at the place that we stopped at, he said that there's eelhound fishing is very popular here, so maybe we can do some of that.
Seems very interesting.
I've never
I would
caught
like to
any.
catch one. Yes, I would like
Yeah.
to catch one of these eel hounds.
Eels aren't like a cousin of yours or anything, are they, Adder?
Oh no, I'm so sorry, Heather. I did not know.
Nah, they
Oh,
speak a little differently than I can't talk to them like I can other serpents.
Well, I guess the next question is do we want to go visit this village or try to go around?
maybe just go through. If it is direct pass by. Get supplies for horses or for sales.
I guess I misunderstood. I thought that this is where we were potentially going to get a boat and all that.
No, Dungeon Master said that this is a different village. We're ways off from that one.
Oh, I missed it. Okay.
It's from like Kirameki's view. It's around here.
Oh, okay.
You guys
That's
came
where.
out through the hills up here.
Oh.
Um, you guys have kind of
Gotcha.
been, talking and discussing and
I thought
Right.
Wei Kun was what we were coming to.
Yeah, we're headed there, but we just haven't got there yet. But Kirameki found a little village in between.
Oh, no, I'm sorry, I misunderstood. I thought this was Wei Kun. Okay, no, that's I don't care. Let's just sneak around them. Unless you see something interesting, Kiramaki.
Just saw some Yanti and you said lizard folk.
Yeah. From what you could tell, some kind of lizard folk, maybe dragonborn, BMT, reptilian humanoids. But
Yeah,
you're
looks
way up
like
in the
some-
air and stuff.
Some Yanti and some sort of reptilian beings. But I don't think I've ever seen this on the map, so I don't know anything about this village. Do you?
I don't. I'd have to roll to see if
You're not aware. You are not aware.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm probably distant relatives of some kind, but we have important places to be, so I don't need to stop.
Well, we have one in favor of going around, one in favor of going through. What's everyone else want to do?
I say we press on if there's no reason to stop.
Yeah, I say go on.
I suppose we go around then. I'll go up a couple 100 feet. Does it look like there is any decent path or even just a way through the terrain that's not going to be crazy, I suppose, to go around or try to avoid them? Or does it look like there's a way that might be better, like going north or south?
I think going north, it appears to be easier, probably. But either way, I don't think you would have any troubles, but it's more overgrown towards the south.
I think if we go north of this village and go along the coast over to Wankun, I think it'll be a little bit easier. We could even stop for fishing. Heck, maybe there's some fishing villages we don't know about along the shore as well. We could still potentially get supplies.
I mean, are there any supplies that you're in need of at the moment?
I'm not in need of any, but Bao mentioned it, so he may need to pick some things up.
Yeah, I'm fine. It's always opportunity when traveling. And I'll just gesture around to bow gesture around to the forest, or I can find what I need. You just like people.
Let's press on then.
All right. So you guys like skirting it, or kind of distance are you keeping?
I think unless anybody's like wanting to try to take a peek or a better look, then I think we would just try to avoid it completely and not skirt it.
I agree with that.
I'm cool with it.
Okay.
So you guys are going to fish.
Well, first we are going to walk, I believe. But yes, I like to
Yeah.
fish. Faye, do you? As I guess we're traveling.
Yeah, no, I meant when we get there. I was just having conversation.
Yeah, yes. Have you fished?
No, I haven't fished.
Oh, well, we'll have to. Yeah, the eelhound that he said it was a big deal, the eelhound fishing and when yeah. So
Yes.
we'll have to
No,
see.
like, yeah, there. Because you fish as well, Adder.
I have fished some. I'm from a very
Yeah.
prominent fishing village, but it was never my job or anything like that.
It's nothing like snatching fish with bare hand right at the stream. Makes the food taste better. You need it right, Adder.
But
He can tell you.
it was always with the spear mostly is what I fished with.
Oh, big fish then, like size of cow or something.
Oh no, I could never lift. Maybe for you, Bao, but I couldn't lift anything that big out of the water.
We do not have fish so dangerous you need spear. Yes, very interesting.
Everyone give me perception checks.
Boy.
I was gonna say everyone roll initiative.
Mm-hmm. And a fish jumps out of the ground.
Perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
DC 12.
Oh, okay.
A dragonfish.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a brand new adder.
As you're like going around this village, everybody notices it. And as you're kind of having this conversation, you begin kind of going back up north a bit and cutting around, and you spot on a tree, and then you kind of see it on a couple other trees. I think you guys all kind of like do the same thing. You see it, and then you're like, in your heads, you're just kind of it's familiar. And then you like look over at Adder. Is Adder wearing his new armor, or are you just wearing your normal or your regular armor still?
I just have my regular half plate equipped.
Okay.
Yeah, but it still has serpents on it and everything.
Right. It also has the symbol of the striking serpent, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
And so as you see kind of everyone like double take the tree and then look at you, then the tree, and then you see what they're looking at, and you're like, oh. The striking serpent symbol etched into the trees. Like kind of facing from the outside, like the opposite direction of the village. It's not like every single tree,
Okay.
but
symbols
wait.
facing outward to let those know who are approaching, like signage.
Right.
All right, Aether, we are with your people.
Yeah, we are.
Well, maybe.
Yeah, I'll holler out if everybody's close enough to hear me. Wait. And you said that there's people out looking at me?
Oh, your party members have all like everyone
Noticed.
passed the DC, so everyone noticed the like carving of into the tree, and then everyone was
Recognize the same
like,
symbol.
because they see that symbol on you every single day. Now, there's probably one person here that knows what that symbol is, like specifically, and probably Kirameki, but just because of martial arts and stuff like that. But everyone just sees it on you every day, so everyone's like, "Oh, that's familiar," and then they start double taking you, and then you see what they're looking at, and you're like, "Oh, hey."
I don't think fighting styles are a direct reflection of alignment.
And I get down off my turtle horse and I walk up to like one of the trees that has it carved in. And I just like as I'm putting my hand on it and you say that, I say, this one is. And I start walking in through the woods towards wherever I feel like
Towards
this
the village?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, this is perfect then. Wonderful. I was worried that we would have another bad day.
I take to the sky.
No.
Yep, there he goes.
Matter.
So I'm like on foot, or like dragging my turtle horse with me through the towards the village.
I'm just sticking pretty close to Adder.
You're not going to go in front of everybody again?
No. No, I learned my lesson.
That's messing.
I'll take up the rear then.
I stayed really close to Adder, so.
It's almost like a T formation. Adder in the middle, me on Adder's left, and you on Adder's right.
Yeah, I just kind of stay behind you guys.
Marching behind you guys, high knees. This is
You
good
left my
exercise.
behind, no?
Remember, I'm still riding my horse.
Yeah, no, he's here. I'm leading him along. But I do not want to take care of this animal.
Yeah, you're just kind of handed a horse.
Yeah, it was never asked if I wanted it or anything really.
We'll sell him at
Would
the
you
next...
like the Would you like the responsibility of this animal's life in your hands? No, I do not.
You can sell him for some coin. Just make sure he goes to someone worthy.
Ugh, more responsibility. It's gift to me, but now I have to give it away. I have to do something. This does not feel like gift. So many stipulations.
As you guys approach, there's only 3 houses. There's like a kind of almost like a centralized garden with kind of like a circular walkway around it, and each house is kind of almost making a triangle if you were to draw a line from them, with like the circle pathway in the middle that would connect them all. And there's footpaths out of the village, if you can call it a village, but no guards or anything. You do see like a couple children like playing outside, small Yanti. There
Seems
is
like Yuansu village.
a singular. There is a dragonborn child.
Okay. Yeah, like if I get in,
What
like,
kind of game are they playing?
Snakes and ladders.
So if I get in shouting distance, I'll just say, "Hello, is
What?
children? Are your parents home?" Or like I mean, I feel like making my.
Why are you shouting at those children? What have they done?
They like look at you. Don't
Hey,
talk to
wait.
strangers. Don't talk to strangers. And they like take off running.
Bow to see
Oh,
you. Be afraid.
well, that's
Big.
probably good. It's probably a good thing.
Stranger danger.
Yeah. Stranger danger. Stranger danger.
Uh.
And do you like keep going or you stopping?
Change
Yeah,
my regular chainmail armor as to not scare the locals.
Or
yeah.
This would be
I
great.
keep going.
Start undressing.
Oh, we just want to
Oh
see.
God.
Yeah, I keep walking in.
I think I'm gonna hop
Cool.
off. I think I'm gonna hop off my horse and start walking in as well and try to greet the children.
They ran away.
Oh, did
Yeah,
they?
they ran away.
You're
I
gonna chase
scared them
them?
away.
Come on, Adder. Scare them off.
Faye goes from being a wizard to a witch in one step, chasing the children around.
Get my mage hand out and grab
Yeah.
their shirts.
It doesn't seem like they're used to outsiders, but that's okay.
As
just
you
wanna know who-
continue walking, they like kind of run into one of the like northern house, and shortly after, like you see a male Yanti step out, kind of like grayish blue scale skin, and kind of just wearing, I want to say rags, but normal, like kind of like farm clothing, like he's when working the day. And similar to Adder, a hood. And Adder, you notice right away. It is Vipthin, your cousin.
Vipthin. Vipthin. How long has it been since I've seen him?
Probably about a year.
Oh. Cousin, I didn't know that you had moved.
Adder? What are you doing here?
Yeah, Adder. He's from the West Coast.
the long story. I just saw the symbols carved back there, and I thought I got to see who this is. Not surprised at you, but I was wondering. Odd to see it this far out.
Yeah, well,
are those your children?
Two of them.
Well, you raised them well.
I guess they would be. They were just yay high when you saw them last. I would say you've. They're they're a couple years old, so they're like just babies back then.
Yeah. Wow.
Val will clear his throat.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm traveling with a group. We're headed actually to the lost the name of it. Sujin. We're about to cross over. soon. Got to meet with some people, and this is Bao
Vietvian, and I bow.
and Faye.
Hi. Mhm.
This is back here is Phil, and
It's like in the middle of changing.
he's in the middle of changing.
Yeah, he was changing his breast, like his armor piece.
Yeah.
But
Gotcha.
Setting it on the
Does
horse
he-
or something, still has his underneath part on, but taking it's enough for it to stop smoking, right? Like,
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
and not be a fully armored like warrior with multiple swords all over him.
I was just trying
What do
to
we
set
do?
like
Right.
the awkward, like catching him in a
Oh yeah,
oh,
hopping on a foot. He's getting his foot out of a boot. Yeah, hand on the turtle horse.
And somewhere, I guess, if I could, I don't know if I can even see Kirameki at the moment. Somewhere flying around up there is another.
Is Kirameki behind Vipthin?
Yeah,
I'm just like, I'm still up in the sky, but I'm just like giving you the dead eyes.
yeah.
He
It's
just
like
looks up, I'm just staring at him.
he like gets a broom. It doesn't even have. He's not like going wee. He's just like sitting still on it.
He's
Practical. This is utility.
He gives like everyone a bow and
I just want.
he kind of waves. Kirameki, like a little like fingers up. Hey. Well,
We made it here after many perilous trials, and absolutely none of us have snake eggs on us. And I'll wink at her. Haha.
I just kind of stare at Bao for a minute, and I just kind of.
When you look at Bao, his face, you've never seen him make this face before. He's like pale a little. He's like sweating. It's like a child in an active lie. Like it's tearing him up inside. Like
Yeah.
he keeps touching the pocket that it's in.
Wow, I told you it's fine. It's not a fertile egg. And then I tell him everything. They ran across some snake eggs and took them and weren't thinking and thought I'd be mad, and it's all okay. It's all okay. Are you training out here or
oh no.
homesteading?
Well, when I retired, just the way of the serpent life's not for me. And
Is he still wearing his? Does he have the symbol on him?
No, he's just wearing kind of like commoner's clothes. But we put the symbols out just so people know this is a safe place.
Well, that's nice of you.
And also, if I got a dish, then I will. But
I'm sure you still got it.
So you call him your cousin, just FY, not blood, but I would say you guys kind of, you guys grew up training together and stuff, and it's just, your cousins, kind of a thing.
Got you. Yeah. Well, you know, Mom, my mother, how she always was trying to teach me some certain things. Check this out, and I just like pull water out of my pouch, and I just kind of splash him in the chest with it, and laugh a little bit, just by like flicking my wrist.
Ah, you finally did it.
I don't. Yeah. So it's a pretty new thing.
Congratulations.
Yeah. It was confusing for a while, but it's starting to make sense.
And then he splashes you with your own water.
Yes. Forgot you always could.
Hmm.
Um, you talked about your travels being crazy.
Yeah. We was something like I've never heard or seen before. We've went to the wall, but we almost were swallowed up from I don't know what you would even call it, a creature from the ground with all these arms and the voice of something very old and dangerous in the center of it. Have you had anything like that out here?
No, I kind of stay out of the ground. But um, we have to go to town sometimes, right? But it's getting kind of crazy over in Wayne Kun. Maybe it's
Well, we just,
maybe it's tied to it. I don't know.
huh?
Like all the
Well, we just,
merchants are leaving. They're complaining about the the tax rates and the leadership, and maybe everything is maybe it's the karma of the world. Something's wrong with Wei. Just my conspiracies.
yeah, we just ran into looked like it was a village that had been overrun with thieves. You haven't experienced anything like that either, have you?
Oh no, here we kind of I don't think there's anyone that actually resides near us for a day's worth of travel at least.
Well, that's good. You've picked a good spot to settle in.
We wanted to do our own thing, and it's been
Oh,
working so far.
found this while we were there. Didn't know if this is something they had stolen off somebody. Does this belong to anybody? I hold up the armor, that leather armor, pull it out and hold it up. It's similar to the stuff that we make, but let's just make sure that you didn't know who this belongs to.
I still got mine.
Huh.
And then Cylindriphus, he says Cylindriphus, I mean, she still has hers, his wife. And then we picked up this guy. You might kind of see him through the window, like working through, and that's Draco.
Cleaning fish, probably. This is a fishmonger village, right? Making rope. Fixing a net.
Oh yeah, right. You can't really see; you just kind of see him, his shoulders and his head through the window. That's the Dragonborn. Of the
Do I know Draco?
no,
I want.
like he
Okay.
literally says we picked him up and
Yeah.
he's been staying here ever since. Kind of met him on our way, looking for a place. We just, last year we left and been looking for a place to settle down, and we found it here and picked him up on the way.
Well, I
You
don't
spar
want
every
to.
now and then, but he's not really a fighter either.
Where is he from? Is he from here? From Beijing?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I don't want to intrude, cousin. It's great to see you. Would you? I want to ask a favor, if we could, if you have um, some tools and some time. I could use a hand.
What do you need?
Okay, what I'm wanting to do, Evan, is I'm wanting to take, because the light armor that we got in my half plate, I'm wondering if because I have leather working tools, and I think I also have smith's tools, if I'm thinking correctly. No, I don't. Not yet. I just have leather workers tools. But I was wanting to see if I could possibly make that light armor into half plate. Like if I could combine them to be able to wear half plate that has these abilities. Did I lose everybody?
No, I'm trying to look at a.
Oh,
Went on break.
Yep. Went on break. See you next time.
We forgot
See
to tell you. Hey, Adder, while he's looking that up, I'm gonna whisper to you to see if we need to set up somewhere to camp. Are we gonna camp here? What time is it?
yeah, I'm kind of unsure on how long we've traveled and all that kind of stuff. If it is about time to make camp or what.
It's late into the afternoon. Definitely not quite. I wouldn't say it's evening yet.
Okay.
Because you guys did go from the north side of the hills all the way to, you're getting close to the river. So you're proficient with the leatherworker's tools too, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was just wondering if maybe me and him could kind of combine elements of the two to make it a half plate with
Right. Never allowed to get on Beyond anymore.
I'm not, or you're not, or we're
I'm not able to. Like, it always tells me to verify that I'm human, and then says please try again because apparently I have some kind of automation. I don't know what it's talking about.
Oh
But,
my gosh.
Yeah, it's cool. I just wanted to double check some obviously I could do whatever I want, but I wanted to look at a general idea of crafting tables and stuff.
Yeah, take your time.
Ooh, okay. Found what I need on 5e tools. Let me have a look, sees at your armor. Oh, it's only uncommon. So he has plenty. He has tools. Like he came here with stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and he's he says he's more than willing to help you, but it'll probably take to without damaging the mariner's the leather, and to essentially it's almost like you're putting it outside the plate, right? You're like attaching it. It's kind of what you're trying to do. So I get.
I was kind of thinking of making it like what goes under the plate, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So regardless,
Mm.
to attach it and ensure it maintains its integrity and stuff like that. With both of you working on it, it'll take about a week.
Oh shoot! Okay.
You gotta like kind of disassemble and then
I got you.
weave it and
Okay.
very carefully,
Yeah,
because it is a magic item. You don't want to
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
ruin it.
Okay. Well, I just remember taking some pointers from you when we had to assemble our own armor back at in training, but we're kind of in a rush at the moment, so maybe when we get back, I might stop by here if that's okay.
Yeah, be more than happy to have you, all of you.
Good. Well, it's good to see you, cousin. Then I put my hand on his shoulder. Hope you and your family are well, and bye. Wave towards the house where I'm guessing his wife's walked out. Um, but we better be on our way. We have looking for certain people, and he has to get back and talk to his authorities. Motioning towards Israfil.
You see him standing behind your cousin with all the 3 kids standing in a line, holding sticks, and showing them different sword strikes.
And he's good too. Bested me in combat several times. Well,
Move, huh?
Did my brain. No, I know. I remember before I left. It's kind of when you started looking more into. He kind of points down at the cripple, coil and cripple. Started looking into grandfathers. He kind of looks at he just knows I looks at doesn't look everybody down, but he looks away from you for a sec, and then at you. Grandfather's situation. Did you ever get any leads?
Not really. Some things have happened. We all suspect the same thing. I still believe that's true. I still think that he was murdered. And it wasn't an Agnekai like it should have been. But Um. Well, I tell him about the dream and about the experience I had with the swords animating before the dream. I just kind of like go over all of that with him. And so I think that there may be something else that we never expected to. It may be, I don't know if spiritual is the right word, but I don't know that he is where we think he is. And that is what, with this group, and we all have our goals, but that is one of my goals, is finding out what happened and where he is, and also getting revenge, like we always talked about.
Don't let it eat you up.
You said, you broke up a little bit, Evan. You said, don't let it eat me up.
Yeah.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, the revenge. But I know you'll
Right.
figure it out. You always do.
Yeah.
I mean, look at you.
Huh.
And he splashes you with water
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Like when he splashes me with water, I like hold my hand up and it freezes. If you'd only seen, oh, so many failures. The turtle horse thing. That's one thing they didn't teach us. I've never. There's a reason I walked it up here. It's because I can't ride it through the thick woods yet. But anyways,
Behind him, where the life, or where uh, Israfil was like showing the kids sword stuff. Now Bao is over there lifting up a turtle horse over his head, like to show the kids some cool stuff.
and he can do that.
They're like hanging off your arms.
Yeah, while I'm lifting the turtle horse over my head too. Come on, Israfil, jump on. It will be fine.
Yeah, I see my cousin getting a little nervous, and I just kind of like stop him, like kind of patting him on the chest. No, he wouldn't. No, he's fine. He wouldn't hurt a fly. The kids are perfectly safe.
He's like,
One of them says, "Throw me, throw me."
Yeah.
Bale's like,
Don't-
"Okay."
Don't
Israfil
throw
stops him.
now. No.
I can go higher. I can go higher.
Yeah, throw me as high as you can.
He smiles and he's like, he says, just wait here for a second before you leave. And he heads back into his house and he comes back out and he hands you it's like a inch tall, like rolled up little paper.
Oh,
And
what's this? I start to unravel it to see what it is.
he says, I never gave up either. And it says number 5, Hanzo.
Number 5? Oh, shit. Okay. Number 5.
The fabled sword maker Hanzo.
Hanzo?
Yep.
Who do I know what that means, or do I need to ask? I guess.
I would say you understand being probably number 5 headband.
Right. That's what I was thinking. Okay.
Music quit.
Where did you find this? How did you find this out? Where
Whispers of the people, the myths, and then I had them, and I had to choose. I chose my kids.
You're breaking up, Etma.
yeah, he chose his kids over pursuing
Yeah.
it further.
Right.
I don't blame you. They're beautiful. Family is important.
Now they're all in the back. Their wife and Israfil and all the kids are all hitting Bao as he's like, "No, please stop! Oh no, you have defeated me! Oh no!" And he's on the ground.
Really, that's like the most specific information I could get.
This is more
It's
than
very, I'm sure in your search, it's hard to track down. I found it from a random story from a library in Arashi, and then I never found anything else out about it. It went cold, but
well, I've done a lot of things. I've contacted the White Lotus, trained with them, and currently traveling with a member of the White Lotus, and I've never received a single name. So this is great help. All right, yeah, I like holler at the rest of them.
anyways,
Anyway, all right, guys, we better get out of their way. Leave them to be. Are we all ready to travel?
Remember, always take out the opponent at the knees. That's where they're weakest.
Oh, I whisper something in my cousin's ears. I ask him if he has any blow dart guns, and if he does, I would like for him to tell his kids to all fire basically like kids training darts at Kirimaki, if that's possible, while he's flying overhead, scowling down on everyone. Just to see if I can get a little barrage of harmless darts at Kirimaki from the children.
high or low?
Go. I feel like you're gonna roll high.
He smiles, and as you guys start to, gather and get back like on your horses and getting ready to head out, it's like just get blasted by darts.
I'll pick up like a dirt dauber's nest. And I'll throw the dirt dauber's nest so the kids can see how far Bao can throw things. Kids like that. Whenever an adult can throw something really far, they love that stuff, man.
He's so strong. I want to be like him. No, I like the scary one better. As you guys are like walking away.
Cool.
Hey, I'm gonna get my staff of flowers out. I see that his cousin's wife has a couple pots on her porch that don't have nothing in them, and I'm gonna tap those and plant a couple flowers in there for her.
Nice.
That's cool.
Ife, what about and I'll just start pointing at like by a gate. What about there? Maybe could you make flowers there? This is amazing.
I'll tap it when we go out.
Yeah, like as we're walking out. Yeah. Oh, in the there? I'm gonna see if I can like. Basically, Bao's like amazed by this, and what they would see as we would leave is just this beautiful trail of flowers being left in our wake, which is probably the best thing that has ever been left behind by this group when we leave somewhere.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
You know it?
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says that it grows, it's harmless, and it grows just like normal flowers and withers as a normal one would.
Cool.
Just wildflowers everywhere you go. Trail of wildflowers behind you.
Yeah, so
Up to
People
10
will
of them.
people will remember you for the
Yeah.
for the right reasons, Faye.
yeah, I get 10 charges, and I gotta be 5 feet from them. But at dawn, I get my charges back after I roll 1d6 plus 4.
Heck yeah.
So when at dawn, I get to roll.
Did you say that the kids were shooting darts at me in the sky?
Yeah.
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 I think. Do I see them do that?
Oh, for sure. You've just been staring down, like hovering, staring down the whole time.
I think you also see Adder laughing and like telling them to get you and stuff, you know.
Okay.
Oh
I
god.
was holding them up to get them closer.
As
Yeah,
they
we
look
can't
like
reach.
they're about to hit me, I throw out unstable explosion and then pretend like I fall off of my staff and start falling to the ground.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Bells like taking
at the,
off.
At the last second, I pull my staff back out and like jump on it and swoop back up, and then I'll throw out a bunch of fireworks as I'm ascending back up into the air.
Bowed up
There's all
too.
you-
Like I guess
like-
because you're probably coming right at him.
They're like clapping.
Those kids will want us to come back.
Draco and Slenderfist, they're all like kind of like outside their front doors. They're all waving by. And
Now they're like, holy shit! What the hell?
how's it going?
Yeah, they're like, who the hell was that, dude? Why did you introduce us?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. That was cool.
Yeah. It was a good visit.
All right, Neo, it's almost sunset, so let's leave this place with all these beds and homes and warm food, and not kind people, and go sleep in the woods alone.
With bandits.
Yeah, we're in the elements, like you should. Exactly how it should be.
Yeah. Oh. We can get a little closer to the river at least. I don't want to intrude.
Those eels don't come up on shore, do they?
Right. Yeah, and they live here for a reason. They want to be left alone. I understand.
They do have 4 legs. They are eel hounds.
Are they more eel or are they more ham?
Yeah, I guess that has not been clarified.
I guess if you
He
guys
sees some-
get one,
He
you'll find
said
out.
eelhound fishing.
They prefer
Like-
water. They have like they're like a full like an eel body, you know. So
Mhm.
but they have like 4 legs of a dog, kind of a snout-ish face. So they can walk on ground, but they do prefer water.
So like Dutch hound or what are they? Dachshunds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are they like
Yeah.
moray eel? Are they like moray eel, where they have like a reticulating, or not reticulating, but They have like a retractable mandibular kind of jaw set, a secondary jaw like aliens. Because moray eels are like that. They have 2 sets of jaws.
So it's like it's like an iguana head on a wiener dog. Is that what you're telling me?
Wow, that would be a image.
We are on the quest to kill them all. Catch as many as you can. Rid the earth of this abomination.
See, this is why we use the spear.
Yeah, I do not blame you. I do not want to touch that either.
But yeah, I would say more eel,
Gotcha.
but kind of snout face. I think Dachshund would be a good size,
Size reference, yeah.
but the tail's a bit longer and thicker
Yeah.
to be able to swim fast.
Your typing's loud. I'm just gonna yawn really loud. You think we could find a spot? Or are we gonna keep going through the night?
Holler up at Kiramaki if he's within distance to ask him if
Are
he
you
sees a spot.
saying that like from leaving the village, or are you saying that?
Yeah, as
after,
we leave. Yeah, after we've been walking for a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, after we've left their home and kind of more towards the river.
Without much effort, if you holler down at Kirameki, you see that the river is probably an hour out, maybe 40 minutes, not that far away. At a walking pace, that is.
I'll relay that information.
So Bao's looking around for places to set up camp, and he's like everything that he sees. He just sees briars and like ditches full of like near the water table, soft ground, just everything. Nothing is camp suitable, right? I'm glad because there's no place to sleep here. I tell you.
Yeah, I feel like we probably could have asked what was an easier route, and I pull out cripple and I start like whacking bushes as we're trying to like create a path for us walking through.
If you're following Bao, yeah, I went ahead and rolled a survival just to, you asked about places to sleep. And yeah, so if you're following Bao, he's not being a very good guide right now. Kind of out of his element.
We're for sure following you because I feel like you got a better line of sight on things. Like me and Faye are both like, we're just looking at the bushes straight in front of us, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm whacking away.
Yeah. I'm sure Kirabeki can see from his vantage point. There's definitely a better path.
I don't know why you guys don't just follow Israfil. I'm sure that
he's on his first
in like the grass blades and the vegetation that like lean backwards as he walks forward.
Yeah,
it's like Chuck Norris.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have to mow the grass. The grass is afraid to grow.
Oh, bringing it back old school.
It's a good one. Yeah, there's definitely like open spots. It's not like I don't know if anyone's been in a North Carolina draw before, but it's not so thick you can't just like kind of walk. Yeah, you might have to hack a couple like a branch or like a branch just going across in your way down or something, but it's not like you have to. You're not going
I
through
think
the Amazon or anything, but you can
Well, I think
definitely
Val's in
find
like
some soil, like some. It's not all the soil is going to be soft.
Well, I think Bao. I rolled a 5, so I think Bao's just like in a overgrown creek bed that you can't see because like the grass has grown over it. So each step is like up to his knee, and there's like a loose rock, and there's water trailing underneath it that you can't see, and it's brambles growing up.
There's a spot where you think it's just solid ground, but then you take a step and you sink down to your like hip on that leg.
Yeah, he's just. There's a better path for sure. He just messed this up pretty good. This place sucks.
It's dark now, right?
It will be very soon. The sun is in the process of setting, but yeah, you guys are. After a little bit, you guys find a little kind of open little spot to right next
camp
to
along the river.
Yeah.
I'm on.
We're on the. So we've crossed over the first Y of the river, the first fork.
I would say you would be on the east side of it.
The east side of it. Okay.
I'm gonna start us a campfire.
And I'll pull out some. I'll pull out and make a last meal of the day. Maybe you think maybe your cousin would have had fresh food, fresh baked bread, maybe like bread.
Like bread.
Bread. Yes, this is something I like. Bread. Bread. Is this in common? You say bread or bread?
Oh, sorry, Val. I didn't even think to ask. I'm sorry, guys. I was just so caught up with catching up. I didn't ask him for supplies. Yeah, I'm sure he did. You want to travel back?
I like look at my waist covered in mud, saying, "No, this is fine. unless you desire to see your family." If you say so. If you say you must see your family again, we will go.
I don't want to bother them, but I'll try not to forget again that we need those types of things.
Are you black sheep? Did you do something bad? Why would you bother?
No. I just he definitely moved out there to get away from this lifestyle. I just don't want to lead anything to him. I'm not saying that we would. I just he obviously wants a private life for his family, and I don't want to intrude. But we can go back, and it's not that far. And I'm sure they would be happy to give us whatever they have.
We're also not that far from our destination. Is anybody running low on rations or food from previous meals?
I have
holler up at Kiramaki. How much further until we get out of this thick brush and mud?
He's behind you.
And he thinks in DM. Does Kiramaki know?
Oh.
Probably the village, because the ground between the fork is probably going to be as soft as this. And it rained for like 3 days straight. which I forgot
That's
to
gonna be
mention that it
really-
did stop raining today.
It's gonna be
Oh,
a really fertile, like, you know,
Oh wait, no, it was windy. It wasn't
Floodplains.
rainy. I lied.
like a floodplains.
where did you say we are? Right here? Yeah, I see that. Okay, that's where I was.
Thought it was more.
I
up
mean-
here, but either way, regardless, you're on that side of the river up there
Okay.
somewhere.
Bao's making camp, but no, he's just saying like, you know, if I see my family break bread, you make, even if only for one night, you make the occasion special. If this is not the way of your people, it's, you know, if I understand. This is tradition for you, okay?
I see what you're saying. No,
Yeah.
I've observed that from both Kiramaki and you and others. No, it's not for us. Eating is very. It's just survival. It's not. It's not what brings us together. Sparring is though.
Hmm.
We only have been going about this all wrong. I'll take my ladle and my cauldron, and I'll hand it to Israfil.
What do you want me to do with this, Bao?
Make
Take
food.
it from-
You! It is time for bonding tradition. Tell me the rules. And I'll draw like a big circle. Or I'll clap and stomp the ground and use my mold earth to like have a small ring of stones like go around me and Adder. Alright. Let us bond in traditional way of your peoples.
I pull out the. Well, normally it requires that one have a weapon, that both have a weapon, and I throw him the. What is it that I have? A mace. I want to say it's like a +2 mace.
You have a
No,
+2
this-
flail.
Flail.
Wait.
That's what it,
This
I
is
can
fine.
hear.
This is-
I have to use the bathroom, but I have my
Okay.
wireless earbuds
Okay.
in. So
anyway, we can do it. We can handle it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I think we can handle it. This is fine. I will use my own weapon, or should I use your weapon, provided?
either one, just a weapon in hand. And among friends, and as sport, it would be whoever can disarm the other first. So I'll just use one as well. And do you have a weapon in both hands or one hand?
I'll hold up the flail. Never
Mhm.
used the flail.
Mhm.
I'll set it down, and then I'll punch my hand into the earth, and I'll pull up like a club made of stone,
Okay, a club.
like this.
Yes. Now, unless you're mad at the other one, we try not to actually hurt each other. But they're skilled enough. Should be a way to disarm the other.
This is
Are you ready?
Do not worry. You cannot hurt me. It will be just fine.
Yes. And I'll pull out cripple, and I guess you want to roll initiative?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is the day. I'm following your tradition. You tell me.
Roll initiative. Oh, we don't have the combat. Let's see. What is my to initiative? I think it's a plus. I guess I can just roll a d20 plus my dex.
Mm-hmm.
Dex
I rolled a 3. Plus, yeah.
Oh, heck. Okay.
You probably got me.
Probably got you on it, yeah. D20. Make sure I don't roll a 1.
It doesn't matter on initiative.
Okay. Yeah, I got you, so I can't fail. Yeah, I got you. All right, so I'll make an attack against you.
Bao, you're only used to handling food, not weapons.
I'll make an actual attack.
Mm-hmm.
That'll hit.
22 hit, but I'm going to use.
Friendly.
Oh, I don't have disarming strike. Oh, that's right. I changed that. Okay, so I'll just have to make a disarming. Is it an athletics? What is it? I can't even remember.
To disarm an opponent?
Disarming attack. Yeah.
It's a melee weapon attack.
Is it just
against an opposing athletics or acrobatics? It's the same thing as a grapple, except for you make a melee attack instead.
Okay, so you gotta be. I got you. Yeah, 22. Meets it, beats it.
Well, in this case, I think I would say it feels like to me what's exciting about it is we were evenly matched.
Yeah. I wonder what's that look like. I wonder. I think I like hook your club, and I feel like I hook your club, and we're just both sitting there straining, and I have like all of the leverage. I should be able to disarm you for sure with where I've got this located, but you're just too damn strong. Maybe like a piece of your club made of dirt like breaks off, and I like roll or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. I almost step outside of the circle.
When you almost step.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Okay. Well, when you almost fall out of the circle, Bao will like come forward to catch you and kind of spin you around.
I'll catch you.
Do you get a second attack?
Oh, I guess yeah, I do. Well, no. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah. Well, no, I don't. Not with just one weapon. I don't think.
Oh.
I don't remember how the new stuff works. Let's see, I use cool, so that does give me the nick property. But I think I have to be wielding another weapon though. So no, I'll say I won't. I'll say I don't get it.
Yeah, without actual multi, you would need an offhand, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Bonus attack your offhand.
Mm-hmm. I'd have to pull another weapon, and we're just doing one weapon at a time. So it's Bao's turn.
All right. I'm going to attempt to grapple your weapon.
Okay.
What Bao's going to do. And then, so I'm going to attempt to grapple your weapon and just grab it by the blade and then, in the hilt or whatever. And I'm just going to start swinging the blade around wildly until you let go is the idea. Just start just flailing it all around.
Okay.
So I make an athletics. I'll rage. 22 again.
Oof. I gotta make a dex.
Athletics or acrobatics, since it's grappling.
Acrobatics. He gets it. You just sling me off.
Yeah, I would tell you, let go, let go, let go. Give me this, give me.
Let me see what I got. What do I have? Do I have anything? I doubt it, honestly.
So instead of trying, bows. It's like I just grab the weapon and pick you up, you know, until your grip strength breaks, basically.
Yeah, as you pick me up, am I holding on to my sword? It's like,
yeah,
this
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't have you. I have the sword.
This isn't fair. You're too dang strong. And
these were your rules. I'm following your rules. Am I cheating? I did not want to.
I sling off outside of the circle. You win, Val. You win. Very well done. And I'll walk up and I'll like hold my hand out for my sword.
I'll have because I rage, so I became large. And I'll just have my closed fist, which doesn't look like there's anything in it, and then I'll open my hand up, and your sword will just be laid across my palm, as I slowly shrink down to my regular size.
And I'll just reach up above my head and like pat you on the thigh.
Yeah.
And glad you're my friend, Val.
Yes. Yeah. Bonding exercise of traditional ways of your people is very fun.
I will get you one day.
I will not. I look forward to it. I will not stop you, and I will never back down from a challenge.
Where'd you put my flail?
It's just like where you left it. Like I just set it back down on the ground. Just there.
Oh. It was covered up in the rubble that you pulled up out of the ground. And I it's kind of like buried a little bit, and I'll pull it up and take it off. Mm-hmm. I'll put it back.
Yeah, I don't understand this. Why is this? Why is it swing around like that?
I got it because it said it was the nicest quality item, but I also don't appreciate the lack of accuracy. It's just very unwieldy to me. Maybe worth some coin though.
Oh, let me see. Bao will push it forward, so the chain doesn't move the thing, and then he'll move it downward, and so that the ball stays still a little bit, and wait, maybe, and now he'll swing it this way, so the ball comes up, and then he'll hit it with the stick. I don't know. I don't get this.
You see how you swung at her around? That's how you swing that around.
I'll look at a tree and strike the tree with it, like normally.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. There it is. Very good. Very good.
Do you want to hold on to it?
Yeah, it's really no.
Oh, okay.
I like to have my hands free.
Actually, and I get up close to him, and I kind of wave him down close to me, to where so I don't have to say something loud in front of everybody else. And as he leans down, could you actually carry it for me? It's kind of hurting my back a little bit.
Oh yes, it's perfectly fine. Yeah.
Give it to
put it in the backpack.
Yeah, because I think I'm technically encumbered, even though I don't know if we're using it.
Yes, he will say nothing. He will say nothing. Let's go see what Israfil is and
Right.
everyone else is doing. See what food we have near.
What did you give him? The flail?
I gave him. Yeah, I let him keep the flail there.
Alright, it's in its inventory.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
But yeah, as you come over, you just see a very simple rice and like wild rice and like beans and things like that on a plate ready for you to eat.
It looks delicious.
Well, thank you. I'm not as effective as a cook as you, but that means
Looks
a lot.
great. Means a lot to my stomach that you made this food for me.
Bow as you like it. Is this like a? Does it? Yeah, use the cauldron, right? So it's kind of like a stew.
Yeah, I guess.
It'd be you could get fluffy rice in a cauldron really well.
Where's the roll at? What was your roll?
It was a 10.
And you go. You're like, oh, it looks delicious, and you swear like the bubbles are like making like a sad face, or it's like crying out to you.
Well, I'm sure on a 10, it's probably like a regular person, like somebody who's
Saying
used
from
to
what
cooking
you're used to, though.
in a kitchen. Well, but I it's like from somebody. This is what I'm thinking. I'm saying like, I look in there and I see maybe the rice and the beans weren't washed all the way, so maybe there's still some grit. It's fine. Maybe there's a little bit of the starches kind of burnt on the sides of the pot, and I'll have to cook those. I'll have to clean that off real good later, but that's fine. The combination of spices or lack thereof aren't exactly, they're not perfect. Maybe they clash a little, but that's fine. It's more so that it's he made it all for us, so that's great. Probably looks like somebody who is used to cooking something in a particular place with a particular set of things. Like they have a meal they make, and then they have none of those ingredients now, and they're in the woods. 10 is edible. 10 is good. It's gonna fill us up and warm our tummies.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, this is beautiful. Love this.
Just purple and smoking for some reason.
Yes, well, that is you use those flowers that are in there. Yes, the bale flower.
Oh yeah, of
The
course.
bluebells. Yes, it's very flavorful. I can taste them. How many?
Oh, just about a handful, and you see
2 or. Woo. Yes. Yep. Just to be able. Yeah. You say a handful of petals?
the
whole blossoms. The whole blossoms? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's beautiful color. Like very floral, probably.
Yeah.
It has a zip. I like that.
It worked.
Take a bite.
Adder sneezes. It's good. It's good.
I'll just pull out grit casually while I'm eating. No big deal.
I had that open. Did you delete it already?
You could tell Israfil spent more time in the chow hall than behind.
Yeah.
It's still pretty
you
good.
add your own personal hot sauce to this. This is the stuff you always add?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I hope it's not too spicy. I tried to use less.
No, I like it. I like it.
And Bao is being genuine too. You know,
Hmm.
genuinely does enjoy it. He enjoys his meal. Thank you. It's very kind of you to do such a thing. You let me have traditional bonding ceremony with our friend here.
Oh no.
That's what I envisioned in our group chat.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
That's what you envision. I'm gonna reach in my other pouch and I'm gonna get me some biscuits out and chew on them for a little bit.
Oh God, hardtack.
The sad part is I know exactly what anime that's from too.
Yeah, like pemmican and hardtack trail
I thought this
rations.
is a perfect opportunity to, where Israfil thinks this is like amazing. Like, oh yeah, I did say great.
Faye, are
wrong?
you done?
What's wrong with it? You
Are
don't
you
like
not
my
hungry?
cooking?
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stick to my biscuits and berries over here.
Yay. Okay, if you're not going to eat it, I'll go in for face helping and eat it too.
You can have mine, yes.
Yes, thank you, thank you. I do not, it's delicious.
It does.
isn't
It does taste fine though.
I've never tasted anything like this. A whole handful. I've never.
Like it kind of
It's-
tastes what it's supposed to taste like. It's just looks not what it's supposed to look like.
No hard feelings
Yeah.
for Phil, but I'm not. I think I'm gonna pass.
Hey.
You're lost, Faye.
They were just... And I kind of like the grit, Sometimes you find, a little piece that's like,
A little extra crunch.
Yes, a little texture. Not everybody can handle it, but I like it. My teeth are good and strong.
What's
Just because I
Jeremiah
do not
doing?
eat sweets. Yeah.
Fall asleep.
Scouting, I guess, until we decide to
Keep going.
Go to sleep.
Take watch, yeah.
Got you.
We'll.
think when
Because
Val
you-
like goes to grab Faye's bowl, he just like swoops down, and takes it off into the air.
Yeah, no. Dang it. I would have shared it with you if you just asked. Dang.
A couple of beans start dropping from the sky. Like I pick the beans out and I'm dropping them to you.
Oh, yeah. You don't like the beans. You pick out the beans out of the rice.
Thrashing with them.
We'll, because you have cooked. And I will take first watch and clean up everything.
No, I'm not quite ready for bed, so I'll take first watch with you.
All right, this is fun. If everybody would like to, get rest, we will take first watch.
Okay.
I think on this watch, hanging out with Israfil, especially now that he's out of his smoking devil armor, which is kind of cool. I think Bao will just be like, after cleaning or whatever, just and cleaning up the tools. I'm sure the tools aren't, the knives and all the like the cook's utensils. He takes care to clean them up and lay them back in. And he'll pull out various ingredients that he has and like share them with Israfil and like show him, like a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Have you ever had this one? And
Oh yeah, I usually use this much, but you're using a lot less.
oh yes, look. If you combine with the peeled citrus, look, and Bao will like take the leafy green or whatever, and he'll do like a knife's or a chef's cut to him, like rocking the blade back and forth. Like take some shavings off of a lemon peel or whatever. Yeah, try this, and like combining ingredients together.
It has a front taste, the middle, and then a finish. It's like has. It's not one flavor. Takes time to experience the flavor.
Oh, I've never thought about cooking that way.
You think about eating all the time. It's why I learned to cook. You do not get to be my size if you do not eat. You know.
No offense, Bao, but I don't think most people can get to your size.
Well, where I am from, is not. I'm actually very small. Nothing like my grandmother, I'll tell you.
There's a big world out here, and not very many big people like you. I've never come across anyone your size.
Well, if we are in the mountains and you see my people, I'm telling you, you see my grandmother. She is, at least twice my size.
Well, I look forward to meeting her one day.
It would be the reception. And then, like, Bao will just kind of spend the rest of the time talking about, like, what his village looks like and the walk up to it and the stuff you can see when you look over off the cliff edges, the foods that they cook and the jokes that one of the people in the village always tell, and the great stories around the fires during various traditional ceremonies during the year, and just kind of regale on about that. You get a sense that there's not it's not a huge place, a lot of people, but each time he speaks of a person, he speaks of some outstanding thing about them that's just kind of wonderful to have it, to have experience, to share. Sure, it's not as great as you come from, like a heaven, right? Like this paradise, but we are very close in the sky, above clouds. We're pretty close, close as you can get.
Like that perspective.
There's a great story told that our people are the children of a great giant that stepped down out of the sky, and he laid down from being very tired, and the stone and mountain grew on top of him, and we were born out of that mountain.
Very interesting story.
Well, it's how we believe. Are there? It's maybe these are the giants' family is. Have you seen giants where you're from?
No, I can't say that I have.
Maybe he's from different place in the sky then. Yeah, probably.
Sorry, putting on a monitor for my. But yeah, I mean, it's not to say that there aren't giants where I'm from, but I can't say that I've ever met one.
Yeah. Well, I may not be, but I'm as close as you can be. We have. They are my family.
Friend, I'm glad to have met you.
No, this is great. Then you would eat your whole life without knowing about the spearmint and orange citrus. I'm very glad you met me too. That would be sad. And the amount of salt that you put in things, like, not very long to live either if you keep doing that. Remember, you can always add more. You cannot take out. If nothing notable happens throughout our watch, I'll
Nothing notable would happen.
Before we lay down, I'd like to kind of holler at Kiramaki for just a second.
Okay.
Kiramaki, by the way, I'll show him the piece of paper. My cousin back there, he had this. You know this name?
Do I know the name? I'm
Hanzo.
sorry.
No, you're good.
Or possibly know someone who would.
I would say you do know that there is a family name. Actually, sorry. Let me correct myself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry.
Being a DM's hard, guys.
I recall the statement. You do know that the people from Arashi, you wouldn't say it's common, but you know, the Hanzo is and has been used as a first name. But he hands it like, are you just handing him the paper and asking him if he knows the name?
Yes, that's right. Mm-hmm.
You're not asking about like the number, so I'm just trying to make sure exactly what you're saying here.
It had the number on it, right? It had number
correct.
5 on.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll say this: you do know, like you see the name Hanzo. Give me. So outside of knowing that it's a name from Arashi, give me.
It's from Arashi?
Arashi Noshima. Like a common, not a common name, but it is used there. It's more of like an old time name, I would say. In this current. Give me a history check. Kiramaki.
A 10.
You do know there's one notable, like, real notable Hanzo, and that was, you know, just because of your upbringing and, you know, the legendary, Hattori Hanzo. Hattori Hanzo. Family name Hattori. 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 And is like a mythical, you know, swordsman from Arashi, and but a tale as old as time, kind of a thing.
Craft wielded a blade so sharp it would cut through steel of all other blades.
Yeah.
Are you sure this name is right?
No.
You sure
But
you're trying to fuck around and find out, boy?
it's just this is what he could find in his what little he could in a library, I believe he said.
This is an ancient noble name. People tell stories about this guy. Tall tales, legends of the great feats that they've accomplished using, bringing down giant dragons from the sky, using nothing but the clouds and the rain. They used to talk about the blade dancers use, or some of their techniques are derived from the legends that they talk about him. This is saying that this is an actual person that's alive.
That's from what my cousin said, his research showed him this name as being the last recorded to have the number 5 headband, as far as I know. I think that's what this means. I know it's what this means. We've been looking for the same thing. Maybe one of his kin, the person you're speaking of.
Did he say where he got this information from?
Evan, I think he did say, didn't
He
he?
said he was like briefly mentioned like in a like journal text in a library in Arashi that he found. And
Okay.
it was the
Text
only
about.
lead he's ever really found that wasn't just like a straight up fables fiction kind of story. It was like a clearly like in a journal and very old kind of a like he did say journal.
Okay. Yeah, he said that he found it in Arashi in a journal, in an old journal, and that's where he discovered it and recorded it. What are you saying, that this person is likely dead?
Well, we just hear stories about him growing up, And a retcon would be, I called them blade dancers, I meant wind seekers. If, I don't know, I suppose the only way to find out any more information would be back in Arashi, but you would have to talk to people who have information that go back that far. Possibly some of the noble houses may have information. But other than that, I don't know who would.
No. Well, we have several things on our plate, but maybe eventually you probably have a good name there, right?
2, 3, go.
I have a name there.
Huh.
You want me to do it for you?
Okay. Well, if you'd be willing to, I'd like to travel there sometime. I've never been. I fold the paper up and I put it back in my pack. And I like turn to go like to my to lay down. And then I kind of quickly turn back towards Kuma. Thank you for taking me to the shrine, by the way.
Yeah, it was meant to be.
It was. And I don't go into more detail or anything, but I just say that and then continue to my bedroll.
I turned the opposite way.
Yeah. I guess I was gonna say that we went to wake people up for watch. So could that have been the two we woke up, and that could be their watch?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. Which leaves Faye to do the last watch alone, potentially.
Yep.
Yeah. I'll kick your boot as I walk by and go back to sleep.
Don't even wait for her to wake up.
I feel like I could probably stay awake since I've been doing so much resting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fell asleep in the pumpkin patch, for God's sake.
Stay up with Faye.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could, or
Yeah, I'll get up with him.
Mom Rose has to have one of her characters do a watch by themselves eventually.
That's true.
We all have to do it at some point.
She has whiskey.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's got whiskey.
and I can keep the campfire going, so I got that spell down for sure.
Gets like practicing the fire spell while we're sleeping, and it's like gets a little out of hand. So, a little too much. Okay.
And you around woods right now?
Right on the river.
Okay.
You're on the river in the woods. A river
Okay.
that runs through the woods.
Okay.
We're on the way to grandmother's house.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was about to.
Israfil, does your steed like go away, or you just keep it? I'm not
That's a
super
story.
familiar with.
I'm not too familiar with it myself.
I'm okay with it
I
just
believe-
staying. If you want that to be, like, it's cool.
Let me read over the spell real quick.
Or do you want it to come like screaming like hellfire from the skies each time you call
Smoke.
forth? A nightmare riding on a tempest. Its eyes an inferno.
Big old puff of gray smoke coming through.
Roiling beneath its thunderous hooves.
At least
least-
the Lorna Shore breakdown in the background.
Yep.
At least from what I'm reading, it'll, unless I tell it to disappear or it drops to 0 hit points, it stays.
That's what I thought. But you can always recall it. kind of
Yeah.
thing. That's what I thought. Cool. Give me a perception check, Faye.
You broke up.
Perception.
May I have a perception check, please?
Okay. Sorry, you've been breaking up a little bit.
Somebody's in trouble.
Whoa,
Hey, that 20.
Not 20.
way.
At 20.
Well, you're not gonna. It's not that. That doesn't mean you're safe. It just means that you see it coming.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Real well.
Boop, boop.
So, you're kind of, brushing whiskey a bit on your watch, keeping an eye on things, and
Turtle horses have hair.
They got mixed.
What
I
is this
rub it.
place?
I was rubbing.
and you kind of, just notice that you're missing a horse.
Uh-oh.
They're all, tied off. Whiskey's there. Midnight Heart is there. Did you ever name or say a name for your steed?
No,
Not yet.
Okay.
no, that was a bit.
And-
That was a whole bit when he gave it to me about how it didn't have.
Oh no, not that
the
one.
title.
His new one. He hasn't named his new one yet. either.
Oh,
But the other turtle horse.
The
It's
one
not
that
there.
Bao was riding.
hmm
Okay.
Val never wrote it.
So so it's me and Adder up, or am I the only one up?
You're just up by yourself.
Oh, yay. I'm just gonna check the leads on all the other ones and make sure they're good and tight. And
They're great.
okay. And then I wonder if I should let somebody know. I'm not going to venture out too far by myself.
Faye's
I'm
like,
gonna let-
oh, the horse takes one step and it gets just a little bit darker. And she's like, ooh, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Looks at everybody sleeping soundly. Like, the dilemma.
I think I'm going to kind of go back in there and nudge Adder since he was kind of still awake.
Mhm.
And I'm going to nudge him and try to wake him up
Mhm.
and let him know that we are missing a turtle horse.
Yeah, I was barely asleep. I was barely asleep. Like instantly, just I'd wake up. Babe,
Yeah.
what's wrong?
So,
Oh.
Adder, I was checking the horses and we're missing one.
Huh.
And it's very dark.
It is dark.
How
guess
close
I
is she?
I guess I could cast light out there and see if we could see it, but aren't we really close to the water?
Let's not. Yeah, I can see. Okay, let's see. I'll kind of go out and start looking around a little bit. Kind of venture out some.
Can you see in the dark?
Yeah,
Night vision? Oh, okay.
dark vision. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's not like pitch black either. There's loom. Not like you're in a
Okay.
cave or anything.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
But,
If you've ever been camping, the farther away you get from like the opening, the clearing, and then deeper into the woods, it gets quick.
I look. Can you see? Do you have trouble seeing at night? I'm sorry.
I don't think I can see at night. I don't think I have.
You hit rocks sliding, brush like.
But I
Bumbling around.
I know what I can do for light. I'll grab my, let me see here. I forgot what it's called. Rapier. I have a moon rapier, right?
Oh, there you go.
I'm gonna I'm gonna grab it and unsheath it and just carry it behind, I'll be following you.
Okay.
Carry it like a torch.
Yeah.
It puts off light. So
Mhm.
It's so fun. Yeah, it's like she's carrying this finely crafted magical sword, and and all the other warriors see her, and it's just I can imagine this
says
wizard
it
holding
create
it like
It creates a bright light, 15-foot radius, and then a dim light for additional 15 feet. So we have 15 feet of light, right?
You're like one of the glowing elves on their way to the shores or whatever, on the way to their boats, when they're like their robes all glow and stuff.
But I can imagine her, if you've ever seen somebody hold a tool that you've used 1,000 times for the first time ever, and you're like, how, they're not uncomfortable holding it, but you're maybe like you're not used to even, like holding it, like maybe wrist out.
You're holding it with like two hands, right, up in front of you.
Yeah.
It's like, and it's a rapier. It's like
Adder just reaches. Adder turns around. I know what you're getting at. Adder turns around, and then like she's kind of got it like just in front of her, pointed towards the ground.
You're downrange.
Takes his finger and points it. Just takes it to where she has it angled upwards, tip up, and just keeps walking forward.
Yeah. You're downrange of it, like, oh shit, easy with that thing.
Like if you're gonna hold it correctly.
Yeah, she's like, it's a torch.
Yeah, I'm carrying it backwards.
Isn't this a cool torch? Shaped like a sword.
So we mosey out to look for the turtle horse.
Right.
You search for 20 minutes ish, and you're not anything. You don't see any like broken leads, or you do kind of like go through this
on the ground.
Yeah, you find this little like thick brush spot, and you kind of like open it up, and a bat flies out. And now I need, who wants to be odds? Who wants to be evens?
Oh, let's go.
Somebody gonna catch a disease?
I'll be even.
I'm odds.
Oh no, a zoomatic disease.
This is great.
This is great.
Are you ready?
Did I draw a short straw?
A bird or bat does his business on random PC in plain sight of everyone, but in this case, just Faye, because I rolled a 5, which is odds, and Adder gets pooped on again.
Yeah.
Adder. Well, guess. Yeah, but I can help him out with that, right?
Prestidigitation, yeah.
Yeah.
Take right good care of that, no problem.
Yeah, I just tell Adder to come closer, and I just do that. I cast that and clean him up. Poor guy. He got pooped on.
Thank you, Faye.
Pooped on my bat.
Trying to hold on to his dignity.
Shit on again.
Yeah.
What are the chances?
Pretty told the guys hear about this. That's crazy.
Right? Poor Adder.
They'll never believe it, Adder. That's so crazy. I've never seen anything
it's like being struck by lightning twice.
Yeah.
Shit on by a flying animal twice.
This place where this bat flew out, like, is it near the water? Are we there? Are we away from the water? Or is it a hole?
You're kind of by the bank. Sure.
I'll
Brushy
just
area.
ask Adder, what do you think? Should we try to go farther? Hopefully they won't on you no more.
Yeah, you washed it off my head, but he got a little bit in his mouth, and he's just like,
oh. Poor, I
silly.
can't wash your mouth out.
It's fine. It's fine. You like this is where I want to remind you, everyone, that Adder is way more calm and relaxed and happy-go-lucky than he normally is. So he's kind of like spitting out a little bit. It's fine. It's actually got a pretty fruity taste to it.
Be cool, baby. Be cool.
Yeah.
There must be huckleberries around here.
I look around. Look around. Sorry, what were you saying, Faye?
I just should we go farther?
Oh well, we've
farther,
look back towards camp.
Yeah, we
Look
should.
back towards camp. Are we getting pretty far away, Evan?
Maybe he'll
Yes.
come back. Maybe the horse will come back in the morning.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about the horse. Yeah, sorry we couldn't find him. Maybe he will. Maybe you're right. Maybe he'll come back.
That
Especially
was
if
Bill's too, wasn't it? And then he gave it to Bao.
Oh, right. I don't blame him for running away. Can you imagine Bao sitting on your back?
Yeah, man, that's probably why he ran.
Again, Bao never sat on the horse.
Oh, I thought you did.
Oh, I thought you
I
rode
thought
him.
you did.
I don't. Well, if I did, maybe I did. Maybe
Yeah, you did.
I think you did for a
You were
short
making
time.
You were making
For a
fun
short
of how
time.
your legs were hanging out.
Oh yeah. I didn't like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you got all.
After that
Yeah.
moment, I let him around.
No, we didn't. He didn't really need him anyway. He's more of a burden. Bao carried him a good ways back there. Well, I hope he's okay. You want me to just? I'll stay up. I feel well rested. Let's head back.
All right. And then as we are walking back, I'm going to try to grab some dry, like, leaves and stuff to pack in my pouch for my egg.
Okay.
Yeah. Adder might know a thing or two about taking care of it. Since you guys are going to stay up for the watch, you might need it. You could ask him advice, maybe.
It's just incubating right now.
Yeah, I just watch her. I just kind of watch her.
It starts moving around. I'll holler at him. Trust me.
You just hold up this thing in your hand like, ah!
I think Adder just sees her being attentive towards it and appreciates it, you know? And like as they're walking back, they'll kind of sit down and, well, other than being a mother of sorts in the near future, how's things with your book?
It's going good. I'm learning a lot of stuff. Picked up a few things on the way that I can possibly maybe, use in the future, but I keep my eyes out. I just keep reading this insert from my mother, and she just has.
Do you have the book out?
Yeah, I have the book out, and I'm just
I'm
gonna
kind of like trying
to
lean over
the illusions in it, and there's several written messages in there from my mother, and I try to flip through those really fast because I still don't understand them and yet. So I just show you the book.
Huh. Well, it's good to try and learn.
Yeah.
But I think some things just come to you when they're supposed to, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, they will. But I'm getting better.
So
Getting better.
I see. I've seen it.
DM on these messages in here. Do I know any of these offhand right now since I've been reading?
You're asking if you what?
Okay, in my spell book, there's messages, several written messages from my mother, and I was just seeing if is that something that I have figured out yet?
Not quite.
Okay.
Not quite.
Well, I think I'm just going to kick back here and just read some more and keep my ears open, listen for stuff. Hopefully that horse will come back. If you want to
Yeah,
go if you want to go back and lay down, that's fine.
Okay.
If I need
I'm gonna
anybody.
go. Yeah, I'll give you your space. I know that need a nice quiet spot to study. I'll go over here. So, and I'll just kind of go over towards the. Just holler if you need anything, or if you hear anything. The horse shows back up. I'll go to sleep. I'll go watch over here, see if I hear any rustling over here. And I'll kind of go towards the other side of camp and sit down. And yeah, I'll do something if you're done,
Okay.
or if you've got something you want to do.
I'll just sit here and read. Keep an eye on my little egg. That's all I'm going to do. Keep the fire up.
Gotcha. I'll go to, like I said, the other side of camp, and I'll be just kind of thinking about all the revelations that I've had touching the shrine that I'm not going to reveal yet, really. And then I think he has a sphere of water in front of him that he's just kind of watching flow back and forth, and he like moves it from side to side and makes a few different shapes, and then brings it back into his I'm losing the term, water jug. And then he kind of like doesn't completely unsheath them, but like pulls his swords like halfway out and looks at the snake heads on the handles. And he just kind of thinks to himself, what about you guys? And remembers when they animated and did things before. And as he just kind of sits there and like thinks that and looks at them, they animate again and start crawling up his arms again, like they're about to bite him, and he's about to go through all that again. And he just doesn't say anything out loud, all silent. He just thinks, "No, get off of me," and they're gone. And he like looks around, and they're both on the ground. There's like two small spectral snakes on the ground. And then he says, he just kind of thinks, I'll get back up here. And they are just poof, instantly back on his wrist. And, he just thinks that was strange. Back to where you were, back on the swords. And they curl back around the handle of the swords. And that's all I'll do for this. I know we're short on time.
I say as you're like doing that, that like faint sunlight starts to peek over, the horizon. I guess over the trees, maybe a little bit, where it's still kind of dark at the top of the sky, but the edge is beginning to beam, and that's where we're gonna end it.
Ooh.
So GG's.
Heck yeah.
Everyone had fun.
Mm-hmm.
That was
I
wonderful. Yeah. Thank you, Etma. That was a blast.
Thank you.
Let's see here. Schedule.
Have a good week, Spio.
Yeah,
Mhm.
fun with your stuff and things.
Mm-hmm.
Study hard.
Or
Yeah, let's let him get
Where
me some
you-
sleep. We got an early day tomorrow.
So Wednesday is the next stream, right? Is that
Yes.
correct?
Gear
Yep,
is
creation stream.
Creation stream. So tune in to, you know, see what Gear's up to, whether it's artwork or designing stuff for our games, or creating stories or characters, etc. Tune in.
Do you have any questions about games of your own or things that you'd like to work on together? Stop on by. I don't mind. I don't mind working. Focusing on your game or your character for a little bit, or even just working. Studying side by side with each other, kind of just hanging out.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks for we got some new subs. We got some gifted subs. Appreciate it. Thanks
Yes.
everybody for
Thank you guys.
watching, listening. If you need
Supporting
to catch
us.
up, it's going to be on YouTube as well. And we love you guys. Have a good night.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.